You know what's funny? UConn destroyed Arkansas 88-65. You don't really see a lot of blowouts like that in Sweet 16 and stuff. And honestly, and I'm not really. I know. The score is the score, but this score is not indicative of how good Arkansas has been. I think this score is more indicative of how good UConn is. You see, homie from Arkansas that was crying after their game against I forgot who it was. Arkansas has had a plethora of up and downs this entire year. But one thing that we know about Arkansas is they are able to come back with the best of them. They have a bunch of comeback wins this entire season, and they have the bend don't break mentality, which is what you're supposed to have. I think it was Dante Davis. Dante Davis is the one that was crying at the end of or showing emotion at the end of the game. Arkansas did go through a bunch of up and downs. I'm not gonna lie to you. But the thing about Arkansas is they have the Mitchell brothers that could possibly go to the NBA. They're good. They are not 23 points. They're not 23 points worse than UConn. It just was not their day. I mean, if you look, they hit 9 for 6 or 5 for 16 threes. They hit 5 threes. They shot 31.7% from the field and had 10 turnovers. Now, UConn had 17 turnovers, but again, it goes back to this. To me, Arkansas is better than losing by 23 to UConn. However, the UConn that we saw against Arkansas is the reason why a lot of people have UConn winning the national championship. UConn's best player didn't even end up with the most points. Sanago he finished with 18 points. But look, Jordan Hawkins was going crazy too. Jordan Hawkins had 24. Who said it? I talked about this last episode, but shouts out to LaFonso Ellis. LaFonso Ellis said it best in the tournament. Guard play is where is pretty important. While your best player doesn't have to be a guard, your worst player can't be a guard. And when you're seeing like Marcus or Marquise Noel, or you're seeing Johnson, you're seeing Jordan Hawkins, they're the ones that can win you games. And I'm not saying that they have to be the best players, but they can't be your worst. Again, UConn can beat you in so many different ways. That's why, they're huge. UConn is a huge team. They're also an they shot 57%. 57% from the field as a team. You understand how difficult that is? They were getting they were running and what's crazy is, if you look at their stats, again, they had 17 turnovers. Usually a team that is -7 in the turnover category usually doesn't win by 23 points. This UConn team is built to win. And this is when we talk about Alabama right now, who I think is the best team. I think that there's only 2 teams that can really beat Alabama that's still remaining in this tournament. And actually, there was one. There was 2 teams. There's 3 teams. One of them is gone, and that is Tennessee because of how physical they play. I think that Houston, because of Marcus Sasser and because they just run and gun. And then UConn can beat any team in multiple ways. I understand they had a rough patch in the middle of the season. I think they lost like 6 straight. But UConn is tough. And it's going to be, there's a stat thing going around that, back in 2004, UConn, both men's and women's won. And then I think it was 2014, UConn's men's and women's won. It would be very interesting if this year UConn men's and women, I don't think it's going to happen. Because on the women's side, I don't think UConn's going to win. UConn is tough. I watched that and I was just they got up on Arkansas so fast. It wasn't even like it. You look up, they're up 10 quickly. They're up 10. I'm like, oh, UConn came to play. It was, but that was, again, there's the games tonight or the games that tonight is going on. I haven't seen it yet. Alabama and San Diego State. I have Alabama winning that. Houston and Miami. I have Houston winning that. And Texas and Xavier. Texas has not been impressing me as much as I would like them, as much as I thought they would. Remember, I have Texas in the Final Four. But I think they're going to beat Xavier. Oh, man, you stayed to the end of the video. I appreciate you. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss any content from your boy. You can also go back and watch past episodes, past clips, and don't forget that the Unpopular Podcast, new episodes drop every Wednesday and Saturday. Appreciate you.